It's 2021, and there is so much excitement about environmental justice already. We're hearing it at the tip of the tongue of every influencer, every decision maker. It's a new year, and in a lot of ways, it's a welcoming back to environmental justice. Environmental justice has historically addressed the systemic root causes of the climate crisis and the ecological crisis. Right? Patriarchy, colonialism, slavery, racism, economic injustice. These have been the many struggles that the environmental justice movement has historically and now in this current political moment centered to find justice for people most impacted by the harms of industry, chemical, industrial, fossil fuel, and others. That's why I'm so excited to be able to share in this video log with incredible environmental justice leaders, all women who have been at the forefront of not only fighting the historic struggles, but implementing solutions the movement can build and grow from. And so in the Southwest, we have Julia Bernal from Pueblo Action sharing in the struggle to center indigenous sovereignty, the rights of tribal nations and territories against the extraction of their land and water. We're inspired by the story that Melissa Miles and Maria Lopez Nunez share on their sisterhood of practice, while also passing one of the most groundbreaking cumulative impacts, one time only in New Jersey, legislation that our movement can grow and build upon. If it's done right in New Jersey, movement leaders across the nation can implement environmental justice rulemaking that can literally crush the industry. Much needed and much awaited, built on the research, the sweat, and often the tears and lives of communities. We hear from Piper Carter, source of energy, love, culture, joy, dance, music of our movement, from EMEAC, the East Mission Environmental Action Council, and just a cultural activist who's been so instrumental in assuring that we do not leave our culture behind as we fight for equality, as we fight for racial justice, as we fight for water rights in Detroit. And then you'll also hear from Gloria Watson, the new executive director of the Solutions Project. She came in, hit the ground running, moved millions with the Bezos Earth Fund in the right direction, and is having the hard conversations in philanthropy that center just transition. Just transition in the way that we share the power, in the ways that we share money between philanthropy and the grassroots. And all of these leaders are just a snippet of the kinds of leadership and the kinds of solutions that we can together amplify, grow from, learn from as we build out this fellowship. It's an honor to be in relationship with them, and it's a great way to start the series. And finally, you're going to hear from us, the folks who've been staffing the Environmental Justice Movement Fellowship. I'm the new director, and Dr. Ana Batista and Dr. Sujata Jesudasan have been at the helm of putting together the brilliance of the full grassroots landscape and the urgency of social movement mobilization and disruption. And of course, sign up for our list so you can stay engaged. We're in the beginning of the program design phase. Engaging the movement to develop the best kinds of decolonized learning and unlearning processes together, and result in a whole generation of movement leaders for environmental justice.